Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. I'm Jackie Hayes, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Perth, WA, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to do a Get Well card. This is the one I've done earlier. It says Get Well Soon, and the bits I've used is Pretty Peacock, which is a colour, and Very Vanilla. And some time ago I used the Flourish Thinlers, and that's this die set. And I've used the Flourishing Phrases for the inside of the card, which just is that piece there. But I've used the negative part of the Flourishing Phrases. I found this in my drawer, and it's Pretty Peacock with the oval shape just cut out from one of the dies, and I thought, well, I might as well use that, because that way then your scrap bits get used up. For the saying, sending well wishes your way, comes from Dandelion Wishes, and that's this bit here. I didn't want to do this Dandelion Wishes, but it's a nice set. The inside bit, Get Well Soon, comes from Timeless Tulips. So I'll put them on one side. And the punch that I've used is called Everyday Label Punch, which is a nice cutout for that. Now we'll get started. The first thing I've got to do, because I've already got this cut out, is cut out my Flourishing Phrases die, and I've got to use my big shot for that, so I'll lift that over now. Oops. This die first, and piece of card. I'm going to place the Pretty Peacock on it first and just position where I want it to go, and then I can take that off so it doesn't, yeah, that's about right, I think, so it doesn't cut that card at all. Got my precision plate, which is for intricate dies, and just an ordinary plate on top of that. It's a bit stiff, but it will go through. I'll just run it back just to make sure I've got it. Sorry, it's making the iPad jump a little bit. Yeah, that looks okay. I'm just going to move this out of the way first. Right, so there, I've left the die in that one. You can see that's already cut out, and I will use that at a later date. It's just come out clean, which is very good for this. I don't know whether I want to use that one. No, I'll use the one that I'm doing. So there's the negative part of it. This is a positive part. That's a positive and that's a negative. and I think it looks just as nice. And you've got to use all your card up. You can't just let that go to waste. So this one will then sit on there, and I will just put some Tombow glue on this. And this piece is Pretty Peacock, and it is 10 by 14 and a half, and the Berry Vanilla is 10 by 14 and a half. And just make sure that is dead level. I don't want the Berry Vanilla showing. It's just showing a fraction. With it being Tombow glue, you can just maneuver it down a little bit. Yeah, it's better. So there, that one's on there now, and I've got Pretty Peacock again, but I'm going to just turn this over now, and before I put it onto the A5 scored at 10 and a half, I'm going to put oh no, I've forgotten again. I don't know why these keep jumping out of my mind. It's oh no, somebody will be shouting at me. Dimensionals. Silly thing. It's a silly thing that I keep forgetting, and I think that must be my age. It's an age thing when you keep forgetting things. That's the way I'm looking at it anyway. Right, so then I've put my bigger dimensionals on so it's raised up, but these little bits here I'm going to put some small dimensionals on because I want them to lay down as well. I don't want them catching when they're going through the post. I think that's going to be all right. Just take those off now. If anybody would like to order from the catalogue that is retiring, there is only until next Wednesday to do so. It will be Tuesday the 2nd, when that last order for them will be able to go in. A lot of things have now retired, and you can't get hold of the ones that were on special now. Most of those have gone. Right, so that's got my finger stuck. So that's ready now to, oh, sorry, that's my phone. Just switch it off. Oops, get on. So that's all fixed in now. And that's that bit done. I will then cut out one of these. I'm only cutting one because this is one of them punches that you can cut in half and it works well. And I'll stamp that. And I've got the Sending Well Wishes Your Way with Pretty Peacock stamp set. Ink. Pretty Peacock ink. And I don't want to stamp this one off. I just want to leave that as a full colour. And you're better off stamping it first and then cutting, because that way then if it's not straight on your paper, you can line it up straight with your punch. Cut this one in half. And I've cut it down the middle there in lengthways. Now I just need to put some Tombow glue on this. And just pop that on there. You don't need a lot showing, you just need it to be so that it gives it that little bit of an edge. And same with that side. A bit of glue stuck on my fingers. And with it being Tombow glue, it will manoeuvre about, and that's how that looks now. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on this on the back to raise that all up. And that can be stuck on there. Using my Take a Pick tool to get the backing off because it's the easiest way to do it. And put that on there. Right, for the next piece now is the middle. And I'm just going to put that with Flourishing Phrases, and I'm going to stamp the Flourishing Phrases off the stamp on this one. I don't want it really bright. This pad is exceptionally juicy and it comes out quite thick on your paper. Stamp it off lightly. And I'll just stamp that off once. And if you can see just how dark that is, and I don't want it that dark. But oh, it's stuck on the card now. Oh. You can see the difference. It's made it that a lot lighter than that one, and I didn't want it really heavy. I will do the Get Well Soon, but I want that one on the first stamp. I don't want it stamping off. I've just got to make sure I get this straight, which I have done, so that's bonus. That's that one. And then this one goes in the middle. Using Tombow glue again. If you've not got Tombow glue, ordinary tape, double-sided tape is good, or if you've got snail tape, that is nice and quick. So that one's okay. The last thing that I'm going to do now, after I've folded my ink up so I don't get that all over the place, is to put some bling on it. And this, take your pick tool, just push the rhinestones off the page with the it's like a blue tack, and it just pushes it off, and you can position your rhinestones. And I've done each one of these little flower buds with the rhinestone. And one more. And I think you can see the rhinestones glistening there, and that's it. So thank you for watching, and if you want to order anything, you can give me a ring on 0422 547 461, or go to my blog at http JackieSanCards.stampinup.net. I'm on the email as well, JackieSan50@gmail.com. I don't forget that this catalogue runs out on the 2nd of June, because the new one starts on the 3rd. If you want a new catalogue, please let me know and I can get one to you. Alright, thank you for watching, and bye for now.